is our N2 area director, Wasana from Bayang Balu Toastmaster Club. Yes. May I know your name? Shirley. Shirley. Introduce our names and
Hi, my name is Shirley and I'm 26 this year. I'm one of the admin in Korea to the SI. Yeah, nice to meet you. Welcome to Reading
today also Connie from KL. Hi, Connie. Connie is busy. She promised to join us at 9 p.m. Yes. So, yeah, but she will come in 9 p.m. right? Okay. So, with the team today, forgiveness, we celebrating Hari Raya Aidilfitri. So, Malay, they will practice asking forgiveness from their parents, family, and friends. Before in the first day, before they start the celebration, it's a very good practice because in a long-lasting relationship, it always comes with a lot of forgiveness and understanding. Yes. So, you aware recently in people sharing a viral video in social media. There's talking about a little Malay girl. There's the father is asked her to say minta maaf, and she don't want it because she say I didn't do things wrong. So after father explained, because you're naughty lah, naughty, and you don't want to listen to other. So after father explained. So this little girl, she's very sad and end up with cry. Okay, so I learned one thing in this little girl. Yes, sometimes people doing wrong thing or people hurt you. Perhaps they also didn't aware of it. It's very I will not advise you to forgive the person who hurt you because I don't know what are you going through. I don't know what you're feeling. I don't know your pain. So, but let's say forgiveness is not a feeling. It could be a choice for us. I choose to forgive by thinking we all come from different culture, background, education, and opportunity we have. By thinking this, okay, so we easily to let go and forgive others. Second point, we are easily to forgive strangers, friends, colleagues, others that are not so close with us. But when it comes to our loved one, like spouse, we are easily not so practice forgiveness because there's we talk every day, so maybe the argument is quite a lot. Yes. So I learned one thing from my favorite DJ Sifu. He said that Chong Fong. Chong Fong again. He said that when a husband is have a different opinion with his wife, is it the husband want to listen to the wife because the wife is the ladies, or the wife need to listen to the husband to show the respect? So how we consider for it? So The answer is you no need to agree with me. I no need to agree with you. Yes, because we have our own personality. Yes, in this world there is no 100% matching. So when we realize there is one method we have a different opinion, so we try to skip for it instead of fighting. Because you keep fighting, you will not become a millionaire suddenly. Yeah, it's no point for us. So better we skip for that point. There's a lot of things we can talk to. So so friends, remember, forgiveness is not feeling, but it can be a choice. The faster you let go, you forgive, the faster you find your inner peace and move forward. Now, I would like to move forward to the next section, and I would like to pass the floor to our enthusiasm Toastmaster of the evening today is Genta. Welcome, Genta.
Thank you, President Amy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. As we listened earlier from President Amy talking about forgiveness, I would also like to spend a minute to explain like two types of forgiveness. The one that Amy explained earlier, basically, is the type of forgiveness that the kind where someone has done something wrong to you, and you choose to forgive, not because you are expecting something in return, but it's more like something to do with, if anyone is familiar with the term meta kindness, it's basically more like it doesn't matter what the other party does or ask forgiveness, it's more towards to release the burden that came with holding a grudge, holding a vengeance, or wanting unserved justice. So it's not about how the other person acts, it's all about how you feel towards the other party. So that is truly one of the better ways to forgive, as it really can transform our individual from someone who is hateful and spiteful to someone who is compassionate and kind. Now, enough about this. Let's move on to our agenda. I would like to introduce our role players at the team today, starting with our timer, who will be played by Kirsty, but unfortunately Kirsty is not here yet, so Amy will be temporarily handling the role. Amy, the floor is yours. Sorry, I forgot.
Hi everyone, today I'm your timer. As a timer, our time is 7:00. Yeah.
Alright, Kirsty. I'm a roll. Your turn. Just on time. Which was there.
On time, you're on time.
Just on time.
No need mine. No need. Okay, the job of timer is very simple. Time is very important. It's as important as oxygen. When I'm late, time late, you make everybody excited. I will time the table, topic, speaker, performance speech, and presentation. Also, alert each speaker the time that I see the video virtual background. We should just specific time the minute. Because I change for time, all of that. So we must concentrate on time management.
Yeah.
Dear Toastmaster Kirsty, for the explanation of how timer works in our Toastmaster meeting. Moving on to the next role player, we have Ms. Arabi, taking part in the role of the art
evening, all. Today I'm going to play the role of accountant. Accountant, the purpose of the accountant is to know any overused words or the sounds and learn but so and below. I will also listen to necessary words, including and at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker utters this sound. I know it's very difficult to reduce this, but through continuous practice, you can. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Give me Sarah for the explanation of the counter role. Moving on to be the grammarian for our day. Miss Jenny Tan, stage is yours.
Good evening, everybody. So as a grammarian, I will help club members improve their grammar and vocabulary. For example, take note of any proper language, like misuse of sentences, grammar, whatever. Then outstanding words or quotes. This one I will know that they are good for us. So as a grammarian, I will also introduce the word of the day. So the word of the day today is actually the word transform. So transform can come in many ways. As a person or other things you want to transform. So transform, the word is a verb. So you make a marked change in the form, nature, or appearance of something. You can say laces have transformed cardiac surgery. This sentence. So it has changed the outward form or appearance of something, or the condition, the character or condition of something to convert something. There's one phrase always everybody hears this: turn over a new leaf. Change for the better. For a person, this is commonly used. This thing, this phrase. So to change completely appearance of the character or something or someone, especially so that that thing or person is improved. Okay. So an example is a little creativity can transform an ordinary meal into a special event. This is one sentence. Another one, you can say the old factory. I remember those days along Dato' Kramat Road, there's one in company bus. So the old factory there has been transformed into an art gallery. You all can go there and have see the exhibition. There are many things every week. Yeah. Then in science, we can say transformation is a process by which foreign genetic material is taken up by a cell. Just to share with you a few of these. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jenny. I'm pretty sure we are transformed into a new form with new energy after the speech. Now we move on to the last but not least, the general evaluator, basically the one who evaluates our technical team. Presenting Ms. Sweta.
Thank you, everyone. And today I'm playing the role of general evaluator. As a general evaluator, I'll evaluate everything that takes place in the meeting room during the club meeting. And I will also conduct the evaluation portion of the meeting. And I'm responsible for my evaluation team, which is the first one, the speech evaluators, and also our tag team, timers, accountants, and the grammarian. Over to you.
And that concludes the segment for our role players technical team. Just for a heads up for those people who are new to Toastmasters or you get to the next part. Our meeting usually comprises of 3 segments: T, I, E, commonly used. Later on, we'll start with the prepared speech. But before we begin, let's welcome Toastmaster IT to give us the thought of the day.
Evening, everybody. Today's thoughts of forgiveness. May I ask any one of you do you have been hurt by others? Put up your hand. Anyone? Yeah, never been hurt by others. Nobody. So no, everyone been hurt by others. Okay. So I remember when I was to say the first time, not religion, I'm not Christian or anything, but when I was young, I've been invited by a friend attending a church, and the pastor saying, everyone have sinned. God forgive your sin. I myself, just like the Malay girl, I also feel, no, I don't have sin. Why I have sin? I never do anything wrong. Okay, but later I understand when I'm growing older, that we've been have some disagreement maybe with our family members and friends. Okay, work colleagues, then we use the hard words that we hurt others' feeling. So I hope that everyone don't take it so seriously, as this is very common, not happen in your family, but others' family, not in your workplace, but everywhere. Okay, so I remember once especially this is our family and friends, close people, we especially need to forgiveness. Let us try to forgive them. Okay, so I remember one our Perdana Menteri Anwar, the blue bag on the eye. I don't understand how he can overcome this. He has ill treat and still can rule the country. So compared with our Perdana Menteri, I think we are small case. So lastly, was don't hurt others people feelings, because not everyone can pardon you. But if you can forgive the person who hurt you deeply, you transform to God.
Toastmaster IT. The next section, unfortunately, our humor section. Toastmaster Kevin is not available today because he has fallen sick. But I have a joke for you guys. I'm going to try this. Why does Peter Pan always remain in flight? Why does he always fly? Anyone? No? Because he never lands.
Oh, never.
Yep, that's the attempt. Yeah. So as I mentioned, the key part that press segment, we'll begin it now. Our first prepared speech by Toastmaster Ian, and he will be evaluated. Hang on, not yet. He will be evaluated by Toastmaster Wei Jian. So I will begin by introducing the evaluator first. To explain the speech objective. Toastmaster Wei Jian, take the stage. Good evening, everyone. So today I will be the evaluator for Ian. And Ian will execute his speech number 1.
for halfway presentation mastery and to have his icebreaker speech on. So the purpose for the speech, for his speech today would be to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of the scheme. So time will be 4 to 6 minutes. The title speech, Journey of Self-Reflection and Connection. Ian, Journey of Self-Reflection and Connection.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
Life is a continual process of self-reflection and growth. Good evening and selamat Hari Raya to my fellow Toastmaster and to the guests. My name is Nguyen and I'm excited to stand before you today as I am part of this exciting journey Toastmaster. Tonight marks a significant milestone for me as I deliver my very first speech, icebreaker. When I start out to write this speech, I found myself starting on the speech, and my head above definitely started to turn around. I unsure where to begin. The task seemed very easy, but my mind was jammed. So at that moment, I asked myself a question: what's the purpose of icebreaker? Is this just a game session? Because typically, when you join an event, they do have a icebreaker game. No, right, everyone? So I thought again until I realized the speech tag to a question. Please list 2 or 4 about yourself and share it to fellow Toastmaster. This question dawned on me. I feel actually icebreaker is just an introduction and also a self-reflection. A chance to share about the glimpse of who am I and what made me big. Reflecting on my past experience, my introduction over the years, from the childhood day of, hi teacher and friends, my name is Wei Yan and I'm meat lover and my favorite color is red because the Power Ranger character also red. So at secondary, hi, I'm William. I love math and science, but I don't like art and drawing. When I college, hi, I'm William, and today I will present about the effect of algorithmic equipment on mechanical properties of various fiber composite. And nowadays, hi, I'm William, and I am a mechanical designer in semiconductor field, and I specialize in AOI, die bonding, and conveyor system. Somewhere along the way, I found myself become more logical and objective in my introduction, focusing on the facts and information rather than personal analog. After I left work and worked for a year, I couldn't help. I feel something was missing, a sense of authenticity and connection. So I saw the connection was for me. So I saw the connection was for me. And reflecting on my past personal journey, growing in a Chinese-speaking environment, I graduated from the transition from SJKC to SJKC to SMK. And during that time, I encountered a pivotal movement in my life. An English teacher, he asked me a question, and I know the answer, but this was in Chinese. This made me feel that frustrated. So, in the experience, I feel that actually I have a dream to communicate effectively with everyone. So that's why I joined Toastmaster and choose English. So as a conclude, icebreaker is not just an introduction. Icebreaker is not just an introduction and a self-reflection. This is allowing us to reflect our interests and our experience. Through this process, make me feel the value of being real and making meaning connection. And today, I want to transform myself as I want to take the opportunity to share about a piece of myself. Hi, I'm William, and I'm not just a logical thinker, I'm not just a problem solver, and I also desire to communicate and express myself effectively to all of you. And this year, 2024, I had a new dimension journey, which honing my public speaking and mastering my presentation in Toastmasters. Thank you.
Toastmaster Ian, I would say my personal message to Toastmaster Ian is it's a very good step forward from someone who comes from a background who is very logical minded. I myself am one as well, and forming meaningful connections with people is definitely the right way to go. We need to find healthy balance. You can't just stay in a logical hard rock all the time. You also need to be in tune with our emotions. Right, let's move on to the second bad speech by Toastmaster Shan Shan. She will be evaluated by Toastmaster Anthony. Toastmaster Anthony, I believe you'll be in the virtual call. Station wait when you're ready.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Good. Okay, so Toastmaster Shan Shan is attempting presentation mastery level 1, project number 3. And it's introduction to vocal variety and body language. The purpose, statement, or objective of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance the speech. So the time given is 5 to 7 minutes. Toastmaster of the evening, you'll introduce her or you want me to introduce her?
I can if you want. Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Andy. Now, Toastmaster Shan Shan, on stage, and good luck on your speech.
You can see me, I think. While I was driving to Tibet, preparing for tonight's speech, my mind came across a song. It kept playing in my mind. Oh, happy day, oh, happy day, oh, happy day, oh, happy day. Indeed, today is a happy day to me because I get to come here to meet the fellow Toastmaster again. This is a place I know will foster a good relationship. Not only that, it's a place that helps us to grow in our communication and leadership skills. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to everyone. May I ask, how many of you love singing? Good. Or listening to music? Wow, I'm also one of them. Would you agree with me that music is very powerful? It has a very special way to connect us in a deeper level in terms of emotion. Today, I want to share about the magic of music, touching hearts through song. When you think about your favorite song, what is the first thing coming to your mind? To me, is melody. Melody makes a song very special. It gives soul to a song. Whether it is a joyful melody, lifts us up, or a melancholy tune to make us feel upset. Still, it is very special to help us together to think about it, to really leave it in our mind, even though when the music stops, it's still painful. Secondly, what makes the music so magical to me is the lyrics.
Lyrics are words, give voice to us. Have you ever come across a song that gives you comfort? Which you find that, wow, this singer expressing exactly how I felt. You can see that actually the lyrics have a very unique way to connect us to the songwriter's thoughts, experience, and for us to find comfort and understanding in the song itself. Of course, not to forget about the third component, which is very important for a song to touch us, which is the performance. Think about it. If a very skilled singer, he or she can turn a simple melody or lyrics into a very amazing piece of song. With the voice, the facial expression, the stage presence itself, it will be able to move us to tears, or even help us to be joyful. Creating that kind of experiences unites every one of us. Recently, I came across one song. It called Everything Comes in Time. Actually, this is a song sung by a Chinese artist called Jiali. It's a Mandarin song. The name of the song is 一切都来得及. I do not know whether every one of you watched this movie, which is very famous during Chinese New Year in China. Okay, it's called YOLO. You only live once. In Mandarin called 热辣滚烫. It's a very famous movie. Maybe I can give a little bit of background about this movie. It talks about this lady Jiali, because she herself is a director, and the movie itself starring herself about her journey from someone who is very depressed, losing hope about her life, and she fell into a very negative kind of lifestyle, whereby eventually she became very fat, such a chubby Jiali, very fat. You cannot even imagine. Yeah, it's a real person that she made herself become like that. However, halfway through halfway through the movie itself, she has determined to become someone very fit. So she took up the challenge, went through a very intensive fitness and boxing training for 1 year. Can you imagine in 1 year itself going through such training? And she actually had lost 50 kg. I really cannot imagine how can she do it. So for this song itself, from the movie, to me, the arrangement is so amazing. If you will have the chance, go and click on YouTube and look for this song. How it is being presented is very special as well. It is about Jiali performing the song by singing to herself. It's a duet. Okay? It's a dialogue about the past me and the present me. The song started off with a quite solemn melody. The big and fat Jiali came out and sang. Actually, this song started off with something like, everything is too late. Nothing she can change, because she already passed through halfway of her life. It is not worth it to do anything. After all, she cannot find back the previous self. At the end of the day, she was very depressed, and you can sense the frustration throughout the singing. However, halfway through, the thing Jiali actually appeared again. She was singing to this fat Jiali that, hey, everything comes in time. It is not too late. It's time for you to cherish the future you. By cherishing the future you, you should embrace the now of you. You should offer self-love to yourself. The world is still beautiful. Wow. When I think about it, when I listen to the whole song, I can't help but to admire Jiali, to present it in this way and to make it so meaningful. It does touch my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure in your life you sure have some of the song whereby it touches you. Let me invite you to listen to different songs by having a new ear. Not just focusing on the music itself, but to listen to the lyrics. What is story being told? And listen, understand the emotion that they evoke. With the stories of meaning, you are able to find the reflection of yourself, the joy, the hope, the dreams. With the music, with the song of storytelling, we connect one another in the most profound and beautiful way. Thank you.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Thank you, Toastmaster Shanshan. That was a very enlightening and inspirational speech. The way she mentioned music touches our heart and our emotions. When we were still in our human age, when we are sitting in front of a fire, when we haven't even developed writing, we are just tribes. The way we communicate is actually through body language, dancing, as well as melody. So yes, this is actually in our human DNA, how music, rhythm can actually affect our brainwaves and in turn affect our emotions. Good job on that. Now let's move on to the next segment. The I of the PIE acronym stands for impromptu. We will be doing a paper topic session, and the paper topic session will be led by none other than Toastmaster Venice.
Well, after listening to Sunshine's speech, I still cannot stop. Still like very exciting. Okay, I have to put the mood down a bit, forgiveness. So I have prepared 6 questions, and I hope any one of you want to try it so that you can share your thoughts about forgiveness. And if you don't want to try it, this is a very good chance for to come up. Oh, sorry. Number 2, Penta. Number 3.
Give you space.
So if nobody want to volunteer, then I see 2 of the. How about behind Sunshine? Sunshine one. You want to try? Sherry. Okay, so you can choose one of these. Hope my question is simple. You read out, then give yourself a minute to think of what you share with us.
And the question is, how do you forgive someone that will never change?
A different one.
You want to change, but you still have to forgive her or him.
Maybe I won't put in my heart. I just let him do, be the way himself. So I don't mind of this.
Can ask question. You ask question.
maybe your brother or sister, all the way from small until now, you try to guide them, but they still don't want to change. You probably you will forgive them, right?
Yeah,
Because they are our loved ones.
yes. So maybe I will try to help him to change, but if we couldn't change, then maybe just let it be.
We also the same one. Sure, we have some attitude or some character that from small until now. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Good try. Thank you. Actually, I prepared this question and never think of the answer. Suddenly you ask me to share with her. Sorry. Actually, at last minute, I choose from the internet Google one. So now I think, oh yes, from small when we angry, I think when we small, we only know how angry we be angry, but we never think through why we angry. So another step when we go to secondary, maybe we try to think how to say being like how to say we change our position, we think of them how they think. So until now we only can through the process then we know how to let go. So okay, come back, Jamie, you want to try? Change the Jamie. Yeah, you can pick one.
This is the one.
Is there someone or anyone in your life that you need to ask for forgiveness? Is there someone or anyone in your life that you need to ask for forgiveness? That means ask the person to I don't think so. Because how do you say? I've come to already. You can say not that 3/4 lah. Before 3/4 of my life of course in one's life there are times that you need that person. You need to ask for forgiveness, but you couldn't do it because the person expired. Can't do it. But there was one time asked for forgiveness from my doctor. Not actually forgiveness. The doctor actually how to say you can say shorten my life. It was very life and death experience actually. So my colleagues asked me whether I could forgive that doctor, not the other way around. Can I answer in that way? Yes. Not the other way around. Because this doctor is my specialist, and she, like what I told you, she prescribed the antibiotic for me before I start on my steroids. I had to take steroids because of I have one blood disorder, so I need to take steroid once. This one the condition relapse. So 2003, if I'm not mistaken, she prescribed. I've been seeing her for many years. UKM specialists are very qualified and very very good doctor lah. But in a way, I had the heart to forgive her. She nearly made me die actually. Just one antibiotic I took. In between life and death, I was going already. but I managed to, through prayers, I'm a Buddhist, through prayers, I'm able to cross over this hurdle. And my colleagues also told me, why you didn't sue that doctor? So after some time, I was admitted again to UKM ICU department, and they happened to just set up that nephro ICU, nephro one, concerning the kidney one, nephrologist are my specialist. So I went back, I was there for a week in the ICU. So maybe during that time, I get to think further. So if I think it from the other way, I look from the other angle, I was very fortunate that I know now that I'm allergic to this antibiotic. Just one tablet only. But there's another friend who has been taking, nothing happened. I did ask one nurse, she's together with that department. So she said, other people take this medicine, nothing happened to them. But for me, it's life and death experience. So I know already I'm allergic to this medicine. I was given the chance to live again. So I know now this medicine can kill me anytime. So I was able to have the heart to forgive the doctor. I can easily, my colleagues, I was working in the A6 sportswear department that time. My colleagues, one of them told me, why didn't you sue the doctor? So after thinking some time during my recovery period, I think another way. So I was able, I'm very thankful that I know I'm allergic to this medicine. And I know already. So 2003 until now, I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, so sometimes
Yeah.
you agree with someone,
I'm very fortunate that I know now what I
so you
forgive and forget.
not forgive and forget, and
Transform.
Transform my hatred or anything that anger towards the doctor.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, actually, there's a both sides. Sometimes it hurts you, but actually it's another lesson. Like Jialing also come through the tough, she come through came across the tough time, and then she gained everything she wanted. Okay, now is we still have time?
We still have time for at most.
Wow, luckily that's it. Online.
It's
Connie? Oh, okay, Connie. Is Connie around? Connie want to try? Connie can pick one number. I read out the question for you. She's coming on. Okay, not here. Then how about Andy? My mentor.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, which number you want to pick? So that
Yeah, you just pick for me lah. You just pick for me.
I pick
Anything.
the one for you.
Fine. Go ahead.
So I pick the long one. Long question. What is the first thing that you remember about the forgiveness when you think of it? What is the first thing that you remember about the forgiveness when you think of it? Too long, Is it too long? Okay lah, when you think of forgiveness, first thing you think of what? Simple.
Want to start off?
What is forgiveness?
Never mind, Kenda said still have time. You can take your time. 1 more minute.
Okay. Can I go now? Can you all hear me? The first thing that I think of when I think about forgiveness is, in fact, because I'm Christian, how God forgave me. And He calls us to forgive others if you all ever heard of the Lord's Prayer? It says to forgive us our trespasses as we forgive others who trespass against us. So we forgive people as we are forgiven. We do not hold on to grudges. We should not. I don't say that everybody practices this, but I'm also a work in progress, I would say, because I may not be able to forgive immediately. I need to like process it and go through the motions. Maybe, you know, there's some denial, there's some anger that I have to work through before I can truly forgive the person. But the basis is that because God forgive me for all the wrong that I have done, then I have no reason to not forgive a person who has done wrong to me, because whatever I have done is probably a lot worse than what they have done to me. Maybe I'm just very fortunate that nobody has done very bad things to me, like caused me to suffer great loss of money or properties. But it's this understanding that we actually live this world and we have only actually a very short period of time. And if we keep holding on to, you know, the grudge or not letting go, you imagine if you are, you know, very frustrated until your knuckles turn white, it's only hurting you. So let it go and live life better, forgive others because God has forgiven you. Back to you, those table topic master.
You find your God. So the first thing, every time you want to angry or you want to throw out, then you think of your God. So immediately you can forgive whatever. I mean, okay, we still have time. Yeah, that's why I'm getting up to see. Okay, you want to try? See, you can choose the shorter one or the longest one. I think, yeah. Why is so hard? Easy one. No, I feel that the shorter is harder.
Okay, so my topic is why forgiveness is a must. I hear why say that forgiveness is a must. I feel that if let's say you must this word a bit heavy or a bit hard for us to do at that moment. But it said that why we need to learn to forgive, because when we forgive someone or forgive something, it means that you try your best, not try your best, but you already learn to how to accept it. And how to accept meaning that how can you interact with it naturally, or like how can you embrace these things happens in your life. Of course, things take time. It won't happen just within a minute or days or just a few weeks. Maybe take years. But when you know how to forgive, or like you learn how to forgive, it's also a chance for you to be with yourself. Like just now, Amy said, like when you can forgive, you only can let yourself feel better. How to say feel better is because when you hold the grudge for too long, actually it's indirectly suffer. We are the one that just suffering when we still on hold on that kind of emotions or feelings or the past event. But when we learn to forgive these things, then we already know, okay, from here, what we have learned, we can just move on. And that's where we can grow and continue to become a better person. Because all of us is still learning through our life journey, right?
So I think that why, if let's say it's forgive is a must, then I guess this is the reason. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Back to you.
Yeah. As long as, actually for me, forgive is a must. You get, how to say it, because if you learn how to let go as fast as you can, actually you transform faster. You can be a better person. Then must believe that if you forgive, then your face is different one. If you're angry, actually your character all came out one. So think positive and always forgive person to be a good person. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmasters Denise, for leading the given topic session. One of the participants that actually is a common idea here, and it's actually true that forgiveness is more about healing ourselves rather than healing the other party or worrying about the other party. Let's say, for example, someone has wronged you, and someone is actually sitting down, sipping tea, and you're on the other end, holding brothers, wanting to maybe punch the guy in the face or wanting to get something back from him or her, and the other guy far away, like not giving, walking distance, still sipping his tea, having a good time, maybe drinking bubble tea or just doing work, and you're here, can't sleep at night. Why don't you sleep? Well, there's a Buddhist saying, is don't shoot the second arrow. First arrow being the person has wronged us, so we're hurt, one arrow in the foot, and we ourselves cannot let the second arrow jab in on our second foot. Effectively can't move the start. So self-sabotage. So forgiveness is a must, I agree as well. We should all try to work on that themselves. Now we'll take a 10-minute break and we'll be back by 10 minutes from now basically. There will be food and drinks at the back of the room, and the toilet is over there for those who are outside. And then before we take a break, let's also have the photo. Shall we? Minutes from now. The timer.
Stand beside Andy.
Beside Andy, yeah. Okay, everyone.
Yeah, stand beside Andy. Yeah.
Beside Andy. You here, is it? Beside Andy. Yeah. Yes, though. Yeah, I think again, this is just
I don't think you can fit everybody into one screen. That there should be another camera, right?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, good.
Oh, you take your.
Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, get ready, yeah. For your presentation, One. Yeah. Wait, check. Oh yeah. KS. More. Can stand a bit closer. Okay. it's not and just enough. Give some space for Andy. Yes. Okay.
I think the issue as
Andy is the only one in the call.
See you guys later. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just some area maybe some areas like quite a lot basic with your audience. Not like most audience are very entertaining. I mean, as a picture, it depends on the
这张了，把我来设置，然后给小，
Just one unpack on the
Bye guys. Again, hands up. Stop. Wait, what's the cap? Low battery. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Connect the cable. Let me is it try out? It's not charging. Cable problem. Maybe came from. Yeah, it's okay. Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Right now we will be resuming with the E section of the BIE evaluation segment. And the evaluation process will be started by our Toastmaster, Mr. Sveta, our general evaluator for today. Sveta.
Now we are in the session where evaluations take place, and let me dive into the evaluation of project speech sessions. The first project speech evaluator is Wei Jin. Wei Jin is going to evaluate our first project speech given by Yan Chen. Wei Jin.
Okay, good evening everyone again. Hope you guys are indeed enjoying the foods that Emily prepared. Thank you very much for that. And congratulations to Ian again. Make his first step. And I think this is a very good move to like present himself, and at least we can know that we want to put improvement, and this is a very important step already. So we can give a about the speech that Ian given. I think he structured it in a very good way. It's very structured that he introduced from his young age, how he introduced himself, how in a young age he introduced himself like the Power Rangers, and then up to more matured age where different way of introducing himself in a more proper professional way after into this working life. So this is a good way bringing us how to together progress along his life. So I think it's quite structured in a very good way. And some good point that I observed in his speech is also you have a good tone as well. Especially I noticed there's one point that you have a tone that easily catch everyone's attention, whereby you have some movement as well, that you slow down a little bit with the time, with the tones, the huge contrast of the tone. So I think this is a good way to catch the attention of the audience. At least myself, catch at that point. And also a good thing that very good is you use the transform words, whereby a lot of newcomers or first-time presenter, even myself, also unable to do that because we used to memorize all our speeches already, but we sometimes just forgot to use the words of the day, and it's a very good for here to demonstrate that. Some area improvement is probably you have to improve on your eye contact, which I observed. You have put a lot of eye contact towards the camera instead of to the audience. So probably you like Andy competitors. You're so jealous with Andy that you can get all your attention instead of to the audience on the floor. So when you have the speeches next time, then you can try to practice have the eye contact to the camera and also to the audience as well. Then okay, so this is the improvement, and another will be your body language, your hand gesture. So trying to have a bigger hand gesture instead of just holding it in front of your body. That's it. Overall, it's a very good speeches, and congratulations to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rejit. I would like to give his evaluation right away. So he gave a very good evaluation for our speaker with the positive and negative points, as well as mentioning about the structure and the suggestions or the improvements that he can make. I would like to give few suggestions to you, which I always make mistake. That is, when we are doing the evaluation, we won't prepare much for the evaluation, but then actually we need to prepare some for evaluation as well. What choice of words we use for evaluation? I used to use, you did very nice, you did very well, very nice, very well. It always goes around the common words that come to your mouth. So, like today I noticed you use the word good many times. Maybe you make a note of it, which I do always use excellent, you did good job, well done, like different words, and use it in cycle so that it will be, I think it will be more effective. Okay, and overall it was a good one. So let's move on to the next evaluator, who is Andy Lim, who is online, and he is going to give second paid speaker, Shanti. Andy, Toastmaster Andy, over to you.
Thank you very much. Can you all hear me? Am I clear? Am I audible? Am I lagging?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. Thank you very much, Shweta. I'm evaluating Shanshan, and I must say, for the aspect of body language and vocal variety, she has done excellently well today. Give her a round of applause. Shanshan, you excelled in using your hand gestures and your body language to enhance your speech. Let me give you a couple of examples. She made the gestures when she's moving from one aspect of the speech to the next point. She used fingering to do numbers, and she also like touch her heart when she is saying the words touching the heart. So that helps to accentuate and to make the speech come alive, and we can follow the story because you are moving along with the story, and That's how you get us really engaged and attracted. And then your vocal variety is enhancing that also. I noticed that you are using quite a number, quite a lot of high pitches, and then after that you lower down, and that is when we really take note. It's like when you speak loudly and then you suddenly speak softly, that helps us to really pay attention, because that is when the really important points of the story comes out. So that is what I really like about your speech. What I can offer to suggest to improve is that because you are quite enthusiastic and you there's a lot of energy you want to it shows in your body language. One of the things that we try not to do is too much. It's like sometimes less is more. That kind of idea. So there are moments in the speech where you can just settle down and just speak to us. So when you learn about body language, a lot of us, we think, oh, we have to do a lot, but there are moments when we can just settle down and just speak. That is maybe the part of the message where you really want people to pay attention and listen to you, just the voice. No need, no need the hand gestures and everything. The second thing that I think that can help you in the future is, what is your take-home message? What is the last final thing you want people to remember your speech after all the drama, all the show, all the gymnastics of your vocals, the dynamics? What is the last thing you want them to remember? Because when you ended, what I can remember is like in the most profound and beautiful way, and then you say thank you. So it was a little bit like there wasn't one phrase that I can take home, remember, and what is it? I remember a title, and I think it's good that you can link it back to the title, touching the heart, right? So maybe that is the last thing you want to leave us with. So with that, you did excellently well with your vocal varieties, body language. I think you can do a little bit less of the body language when you want the message to come through, and also the last one, the take-home message. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andy. So Andy, he had a very good tone overall when he gave the evaluation. So I like the way how you emphasized on each of the points you mentioned, as well as the specific points that you mentioned for even the good points as well as the suggestions you gave. And the best thing is also this hand gesture. So it's more effective when the speaker is looking at the evaluator. So overall, it was very well done. And another main thing you mentioned is the purpose of the speech, which is very important. Okay, overall, both the evaluators have even congratulated the speakers, which is very, very important because they raised one level up. And congratulations to speakers as well as evaluators for doing that. Okay, now we have table topics evaluator, who is Vasana, Toastmaster Vasana.
See me, right? Can you say that? Today we have quite a number, I think about 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, and let's start with Shirley, right? Shirley, am I pronouncing your name correct? Shirley, right? And this time, this is your first attempt for the table topic, but you have the courage to come here. Congratulations. I like the spirit. But your presentation is a bit short. I only can. And your topic was, how do you forgive someone who never changed? So I love the way you say it. Don't hit it in the heart that you leave. But my suggestion is that don't worry, relax. We are here to learn together. We are not here to
punish you or to pinpoint. Just be relaxed and just share your own experience. In the future, if you are here again for paper topic, you just take it as you are here to share your experience with your friends. We are not lecturers or judges here. So just be relaxed and to make your paper topic more effective, is like you normally share your own experience, so you will be more really impact to the listener as well. Okay, move on to the next person, Jamie. Yeah, I like the way she turned around because the question is that, is there anyone in your life that you ask for forgiveness? Instead of she go and ask for forgiveness, she shared with us that whether can I forgive someone. So she gave a very, I can say touchy example of she want to forgive the doctor that which helped her with the wrong medicine. So in table topic, you also can do this way. You don't have to agree with the question that they give you. You can turn around and then make it bring it back to your own story. So she's a good example of a person who's giving her own life experience. And from here, we also learn something that no doubt that doctor had given her a wrong prescription, but she decided to forgive the doctor. So I really salute you on that. But I can say that you have a big heart because you want to forgive the doctor. Or maybe the suggestion that I can give you when you speak, you can maybe, of course you're confident, but maybe you can have a little bit of body gesture, intonation of voice, so that the story that is meaningful become more meaningful. That's all from Jamie. Very well done. Great job today. Yeah, I forgot. She also concludes. So her story, no doubt, is impromptu, but she managed to conclude that she become very thankful of that incident, and she learned that she is allergic to this type of medicine. So I think she's done a good job today. Everyone learned from the story, and even it's impromptu, but it's well structured. Normally, when they do the topic, you will have the body of the story as at the end, you conclude when you see the time. So very good. Move on, Andy. Yeah, Andy. Of course, Andy is a very good speaker. He very fluent when he speaks. So his question was, what is your, something that you remember about forgiveness? I couldn't get to write all. So he mentioned about something that he learned, which is Christian, God always forgive everyone. And she mentioned that it may not be possible that when someone hurt you, you will forgive the person immediately. You will take some time. So yeah, we are normal people. We are not God. So we definitely, when someone hurt us, we will take some time to digest and then think through. And of course, he said that we have no reason to forgive because God can forgive us. So maybe there's one thing that I can suggest to Andy is that in the story, if Andy wants to make the topic a more meaningful one, just share the life story, give some example, just like how Jamie did it. So everyone can learn from the story and give more impact to the story that you say. Overall, very good. Well done. Next will be Jesslyn. I think it's the first time I heard it. I always come here also.
But I find that she has a lot of confidence. And the question was, my handwriting is. Why forgiveness is a must? Why forgiveness is a must? Yeah, you said that we're talking about accepting, interacting, embrace, and it's like interacting with yourself. So it's very deep, but it's a well-structured one. And finally, she said that forgive. It's not really my own handwriting. Okay, never mind. Overall, I feel that in such a short period of time, she tried to structure everything, but I can see that she speaks with confidence. And one thing I want to suggest to all the public speakers is that when you get the paper, you read and then you just throw it away or just remember, understand the question, and then you don't always, during the speech, you don't always look at the paper. In certain club, right, the table topic master will just read for you 1 or 2 times. You listen, understand, and then you just answer. So that will not affect your presentation because when you give the speech for yes, and then you come back and read again, so the whole presentation did not look very smooth. So my suggestion to everyone is that don't always look at the paper. Just remember and just continue the question. I think you're the last one, right? All right. Yeah, that's all for me. Thank you.
Vasana had 4 speakers to evaluate and she paraphrased all the topics, even though the last one was forgot. It's okay, but you paraphrased very well. And also the best part in your speech was initially when you gave a good affirmation to the speaker to relax, and then you gave the positive guidance, how it works, how she can improve. That is very good approach, considering she is a first-time speaker as a guest. And also you mentioned the points like you can even disagree for the topic, and you gave all the positive and the negative or the suggestions for each participants of the speakers. I have only one suggestion for you, that is when you are giving the suggestions to the speakers, if you use the word but very often, then it negates your intention. You wanted to tell something very good about the speaker. However, is the right word to use in place of but, so that the intention is communicated very clearly. That's the only suggestion I have. And thank you for overall evaluation. So with this, let's move on to the technical evaluation session, wherein we have 3 evaluators. That is timers, accounters, and grammarian. First, I would like to invite our timer, K.S. to provide the timing details.
Just now I said timing is very important. It's as important as oxygen. This how I'm late. I make you all, everybody know, excited. After no timer, how cannot.
Right entrance. I mean the right line.
Now got some time. sometimes you pick some auntie to a shopping center. Then auntie said, I'll go inside shopping for 5 minutes only. Then you sit in the car. 1 hour she didn't come out. So the time is what? The time is the time make you have blood pressure. You see time is like oxygen, you know, can make you have blood pressure. Actually, in our speech, we'll say, if they give you, let's say, 5 minutes, you talk 30 minutes. You know, all the audience, you'll say what? Next time, I don't want to come early. Because you break their appointment will be late. Next appointment will be late. Okay, this one, I just want to share. Okay, for Yan Chen, the time is 5 minutes. On time. For Miss Shanshan, the time used is 7 minutes and 7 minutes and 42 seconds. It's over time. Okay. So number 2. For now, it's come to table topic. Sharing, the time used is 1.20 minutes. Although her speech is short, but she's on time. She gained the right to be put in room. Maybe she'll be tempted also. Then for Miss Jamie, her speech is very good. Her English is very strong, but she's over time by 4 minutes and 45 minutes. So the end result is she is expelled from the book. You see, time is always so important. Time affects people so much. For Andy, she's old timer, but his time also over time. 2 minutes and 27 minutes. Only table topic, only 2 persons on time only. Now one Justin, 1 minute and 43. 1 minute and 43 seconds. So number 7, also many people. Number 7, evaluator. For Weijian, the time used is 2 minutes and 46 minutes on time. For Andy Lims, the time used, old timer also out of time. 3 minutes and 41 minutes. 3 minutes and 41 seconds, sorry. Another one is for Wasana. The time used is 7 minutes and 12 seconds. It's also over time. Yeah, over time should be 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, altogether 9%.
Let's move on to our counter report by Toastmaster Art.
Hi, everyone. So I'm going to give the counter report. So first we can check the project speeches. First one, in chat. So this speech was icebreaker speech. The beginning was perfect, and I could find 3 so 4 actually. And here sounds 4 are, and you also repeated so the connection twice. And as I Chanshan, so I really struggled to find so I managed to find 2 like, you repeated like, and 2 and 3 Next, table of position. First one, Sheryl. So this she's a guest and she's a first timer. So and also she's very less. So the first word she used is so twice and 3 are. Next, Jamie. She was a storyteller actually, so this can happen. So she used 3 but 5 so.
and also quite oftenly use and but managed to overcome this in the next stage. The next, Jocelyn. So please do so and for next one, Andy. So his speech was very energetic, and I could find two like 5 1 and 2 and he repeatedly used we should not twice. And next come the evaluation of speeches. So first one, Reggie. So 3 and 4 so and 2 like. And filler sounds he used 6 5 and repeatedly used please have a after. All these words twice. Next, anti-rib. Okay. So I can use 5 and 6 5 and he repeatedly used I for 3 times and that for 6 times. Next, Vasana. So she used so 6 times but 3 times. 5 and quite often used and and next repeatedly used very 3 times and maybe 5 times. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Irene. So the last tentative evaluator grammarian report by Jamie Dan.
It's my first time today, so I'm not really very good in catching people's certain things that I just share. Grammar. Just share with you. Those who use the word of the day transformer can start 3 times. Maybe there are more times. I keen once. Then Yan Chen, also you use the word once. Bernice also. Then there are some certain grammatical mistakes to correct. Amy didn't aware. I didn't aware, so actually you should say in a better way. I was not aware. Okay, then I think you say something about what small case. This is like small case or what? Something like that. I couldn't catch what you meant. So you think also to transform the thing. Then there's one on this part. In conclusion, Ian Chan. In conclusion, you want to express effective. Actually, you should add in effectively. Did I hear properly or not? What you said? So it should be better way, effectively. Chan, today is a happy day to me. It should be for me. Am I correct? For me, today is happy day for me. To is wrongly used here. Okay, then she said what it talks. Then Bernice, why be angry? Why are we angry? Or we are angry because of something. Okay. And Shireen, all of us is still learning. It should be plural. All of us are still learning. Then the other, those I caught the quotes that I like. Any inner peace. Move forward. Chan, you said you only live once. Then you said something about your this one, the character, the movie that girl. The title topic is what everything comes in time. The title of it. Then most profound and beautiful way of doing something or what. I like these quotes. then Andy Lim. This famous one, Let It Go. Let It Go is from Frozen. I like to sing this song. Let it go, let it go. Very beautiful song. Then who was it? Yes, Lima. Important as oxygen. Without it, we cannot breathe. Okay, I think actually we learn from each other. Thank you.
Toastmaster training. So to give my report on the tactic, firstly timer. Timer before the meeting, he explained his role as well as explained the importance of timing, which is very important when we have a guest in the meeting. And also you explained it is important for voting process as well. And another good thing and required thing is mentioning whether the speaker is overtime or on time. He has mentioned it correctly. The next is our counter report given by Aarti. Aarti has keenly observed all the things and have pointed out and also counted everything. And you gave a concise report at the end, which is very well. You can also mention what's the importance of our counter in the meeting. The last is the grammarian report given by Jamie. Jamie counted all the word of the day used by the speakers, and also she gave a very good introduction about the word of the day in the beginning with the example, specific example, and how to use it. And she also pointed out the good words used along with the suggestions she gave to the speakers, which was very concise and brief, easy to understand. Thank you so much to my tactic. According to agenda, now it's time for voting. So do we have the voting?
That's on the form. Yeah, that's on the agenda.
So when you are scanning and submitting the votes, I'll continue my general evaluation report. So firstly, did we start the meeting on time? We did almost just 3 minutes late, but then we did on time. And also it was very notable that when I entered 7:30, the meeting room was completely set and ready. Very good job done by Leo. He did everything. And this time I noticed that there was no issue with the speaker or camera. And also another noticeable thing Leo did today, as I say, is adjusting the camera for the speaker overall the meeting time, so that it is clearly visible for the online participants as well. So very well done, Leo, that part. Okay, one suggestion I have, especially when we are doing the hybrid meeting, is maybe you can add in the ground rules to tell initially to the speakers so that they come and adjust to the area where camera vision is covered, so that you don't have additional work to adjust the camera also. Even speakers, feel free to come forward here and see how the camera is adjusted for you to move around and speak. And the good example and the person who does this always is our President Amy. You can follow her when she comes to the meeting. She'll come and she'll adjust her position. She'll practice and you can do as well. Okay, it's all for all the speakers. You can come and do it. Next is agenda was duly prepared and it is also printed for the benefit of all the attendees here. And in the agenda, I can see all the things happen according to the agenda throughout the meeting. We were delayed in between, but still the meeting order is followed and all the information required for the meeting is present in the agenda. So I hope all of you agree with this, and if you have any suggestion, you can point out. Next is how our president did. She did a very good job when she came here and introduced herself, and then also gave the initial intro to the team by giving an example, which is like very relatable to all the audience here. Good job done there. Next is I have one small suggestion for you. That is, when you are introducing the Toastmaster of the evening, maybe you can give some 1 or 2 lines of introduction about him, so that maybe who is he, from where he is from, what is his specialty, and then you can tell his name, and so that everyone will know, like, oh, okay, what kind of person is our Toastmaster of the evening today. Okay, so that is one thing you can do, and this can be done by Toastmaster of the evening to all other speakers as well, especially for the project speakers. You can just connect with them and get to know like 1 or 2 lines, just 1 or 2 lines, and then you tell them when you are introducing them for the speakers and evaluators. But maybe only speakers also should be. Okay, just for the speakers should be. Next, to the guests were welcomed by all the members. Even the president was meeting them and talking to them. It is good, and also you can ask the guests to sit a little bit in front, so that they won't be left out from the meeting view, right? Because when I stand here, I cannot see the last bench. Last benches will come in front. Maybe you replace those chairs in front, so that they automatically sit. Okay, the next thing is our tag team all done. Another thing is for the speakers. Speakers are very important for the meeting because they are giving a prepared speech, and this will show how impactful the club meeting is for our guests and other new members of the club. So today's speakers, they were very well prepared and they gave a role model kind of speeches, so that we can know and understand, okay, we have the chance to do something like this. We have the chance to improve ourselves. So that was very well done from the speakers. Good job and excellent work from all the speakers as well. Now coming to Toastmaster of the evening, I have few more suggestions for you. But before that, you did very well when you wrote down the 5 structure and explaining and giving a structure for the overall meeting. That is excellent. And you also took over the humor session and showed your adaptability at the last minute. Another thing I noticed is you added the transition between every speakers or the speeches, which shows that you are concentrating on the meeting and giving a good flow to the meeting. As per the suggestions, you used very nicely, you called everyone very nicely by saying Mr., Miss. It's a very good way. However, you can make it more appropriate to the Toastmasters context by calling them Toastmaster KSU, Toastmaster Amy, so that you are reminded that you are a Toastmaster. Okay, Mr. and Miss is good. You can just improve it by using Toastmaster. We all can practice. And another thing is, whenever the project speaker is coming, you do the introduction by telling their name. For example, Beijing, okay, the speech title, and then Beijing, and give a handshake. Okay, for evaluators, maybe you can tell the last part, the introduction that you will be doing. Okay, maybe you can practice that so that we won't have confusion, because for the first speaker, it was done by evaluator, second speaker, you did the introduction. Yeah, I mean the speech title and the name. So you can do it all the time so that there's no confusion and it's all uniform. Okay. And you can also acknowledge the online participants, especially TOE, so that they won't left out or feel very left out. Andy, are you sorrow now? I see very sad face. Okay. Okay, next coming to the table topic session. In the table topic session, one is prepared very good topics related to the theme today, and also she did a transition between the speakers. And it was a very good and comfortable approach to stick the sticky notes, and it was very easy but effective approach to give the topics to the speakers. As per the suggestions, I have it for all the table topics master who comes in the future as well in the club. First one, when you are starting the table topic session, please explain what is the table topic session is about. Because especially when we have a new guest who are not used to this environment, they will come to know what is this about. Okay. And another important thing is you need to mention what is the time allotted and what is the timing colors for green, yellow, and red. Okay. And another thing, you can remind them to use the word of God. Nextly, when you are giving the topic, please telling the topic to the entire audience. Table topics master should take over, because the speaker, they will be nervous, they may not be speaking as loud or as prepared as you are, right? So it's better if you take over and introduce uniformly in the same pattern, right? Okay. Kintan, your topic, simple. Okay, so that they can hear twice as well as they don't keep the chit with them as well. Next thing is, you can always practice to call the member who is already a Toastmaster of the club, who knows about table topics first speaker, so that when they come here, they will be example for the guest. When the guest comes here first, they will not know what to talk, how it goes, and how they can speak. If they are very good speaker as well, they should know like, okay, how it goes. I need to check the time. All these things they will not be known. So as a first speaker, you always call the member or the experienced Toastmaster who can come and be example for the new guest. Okay, new guests or the members as well. Overall, it was a very good meeting and I enjoyed the meeting thoroughly. Did you all enjoy?
Yes.
What is the best thing you enjoyed in the meeting? Jamie? Jamie?
Food.
Yeah. Drinks, yeah, exactly. And thank you, Amy, for preparing such a good snacks for the meeting. And thank you overall for everyone for following the decorum of the meeting. And over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shraddha. I got no more mistakes on my side. Feedback to everyone today, speakers, evaluators, and fellow Toastmasters alike. Definitely to transform us to become better speakers in the future. 100%. This will also mark the end of my role as the Toastmaster meeting. I am honored and I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to pick up this role. So I'll now pass over the floor to our President Amy. Who will now
Okay, hi everyone. So now is the award ceremony. I'd like to share screen. Yes. Okay. So I use back the previous quote, like today we have a new guest. Okay, 10 minutes on stage, it needs 10 years of practice off stage. So keep going, keep practicing. Okay, so now let's see who is the best speaker today. Drum roll. Ian Chen.
Special gift.
What I will send him. Yeah, congratulations. Okay, next.
That's the topic. The screen is enough.
Okay, next, our best table topic today is go through. That's it. Next, our best evaluator today, Transform. For your wife.
Expensive.
Next, we have our first icebreaker. Yeah, congratulations for Ian for the first try for icebreaker. Yes. Okay, announcement. Okay, Masana, you want to have some data?
And for my work, just one step up. Tomorrow is our meeting. So we will be celebrating Raya at our meeting place, which is STC 3406. So if you have time, join us from 8 to 10, just like your meeting. So please. We will be having annual conference 26 to 28, so I think some of your club members are going. So I hope that when they'll come back and share the members what you have learned from the annual conference. And next year is going to be nice. So I think you can start to inspire the club members to join the annual conference. Normally they will do 1 year in Penang, 1 year in KL, CL, and then Penang. So that is where the 651 from KL.
This is with
KL.
okay,
This is KL.
master training.
So I have seen some of the preparations, so they have a lot of speakers who are has been invited to share their knowledge and experience in the Toastmaster conference. So I think I learned something from them. And also they are leaders and Toastmaster leaders from Thailand and Singapore also. So that's all from me. And one thing I would like to encourage is clubbing. Yes, clubbing here means you visit other clubs. So like our meetings, my Toastmaster Club and the Toastmaster Club, it's not the same day. It's not happen on the same day. So if you are free on Thursday, so you can go and learn something from our club, because when you are here, you may be already familiar with the style of evaluation of gaming or data, but if you go other club, not only by club, other club as well, so that you learn on how they look at the machine, and most importantly, you socialize yourself and get involved. Thank you.
Okay. And yeah, at the end of the meeting, I would like to thank everyone for your present and try to inspire each other today. And with every your effort put in, you will transform to the new one. And like Shan Shan said just now, the past and the present you. Yes. So let me meet again in our next meeting, which is 24th April. The theme is how to make Earth a better place. Yeah. Okay. So now I would like to adjourn our meeting today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Andy.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good job. Good job.
Safe travel back home. I'm home already.
Here.
Bye, Andy.
Hey, bye bye.